I'm drunk, bitch.
Whoa, what?
He's already...
Yeah, he narrated the catalog of beverages he's already consumed. He did a little...
For the night?
Around the world tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Were you at like
I have
Chicago?
I've been to many different lands.
Did you get that like punch card at old Chicago?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a punch.
He just got punched.
A punch card in my pocket, and the other one's giving a high five.
Does old Chicago have punch cards?
Not a Subway punch card by any means.
Not a punch card in the way you think I made a punch card. Hey, welcome back to Rabbit Troop Sucks. If you got a punch card, you're halfway there. I don't know what it's going to get you, but you're getting punched. We are a podcast about obscure, forgotten about, and often overlooked films. As always, I am Paul. Next to me is Mike.
Hi.
There is Lamar.
Hello.
There is Jeremy.
Greetings and salutations.
There is Collin.
Hey.
And there is your imagination, everybody. So, welcome back.
Your imagination betrayed you.
That was the roughest betrayal of them all. Today, we're going to be looking at Role Models 2008. Wild behavior forces a pair of energy drink reps to enroll in a Big Brother program. Jeremy, I know about Us, but have you seen this movie before?
Yeah, I've seen this movie. It's been a little while since I've seen it. I saw it with my wife for like the first time, so I don't know why I remember that, but I did.
Remember. You keep a journal. Keep a log.
Yeah.
Not a log.
A Yule log.
Lamar, then, is the only one who has not seen this film. So
Yeah, it came out in, 2008, and I remember seeing commercials for it and just pushed it right back to the
just deep down.
There's so much shit that's coming out right now. Fuck it, it's right back with all the other 2008 slop.
that when we look at that in the year of film, we call that 2008s.
Got the old eights.
Quote me.
2005 to 2012. It's
Wow.
just a bunch of movies. Yeah, I group all those movies in a bunch of they just threw shit at a wall, and I didn't care.
I feel I would agree if you're talking about any movies that like lean in onto CG, like
that's
sci-fi films or whatever like that.
Yeah,
Everyone's like, we got the technology, let's do it.
there were
like,
a lot of genre movies. I was mainly thinking about the comedy genre, like this one comes from, and like the CGI aspect. Yeah, that that category of years encompassing CGI, and yeah, exactly.
Well, we got director David Wayne here, and I'm definitely going to give always an extra moment shout out because he is from the state. As I've always said, State Upright Citizens Brigade, you're definitely getting shout outs here. And we got members of both in this movie, which I love. He also directed Wet Hot American Summer.
I was going to say, this is the entire cast of Wet Hot American Summer.
Right. So the Wet Hot American Summer, he also directed some Children's Hospital. Yeah, so, Mike's totally right. Like everyone from Wet Hot American Summer's here, which is basically members of the state. Yeah, I love so many people. Seann William Scott and Paul Rudd are going to be your two leads here. But yeah, we got so many people. So many people. Like everyone in this. Matt Walsh. I also, Upright Citizens Brigade. I would have to go back to some of our hashtags when I catalog this, because Matt Walsh might be our number one reviewed person. We may have done more Matt Walsh things. Yeah, I mean, he's a cameos, like by all means. And there's other movies where he's more of a lead, but he has been in, like, much like this movie, a cameo, I think, in so many films we looked at. Matthew Lillard.
Are there any movies that he plays more of a presence in? Because he is very good.
Is that like geothermal movie we watched?
That was so fucking bizarre.
That sounds like an exciting.
That was his most serious role ever.
Yeah, and Martin and Orloff.
Yeah, and
Martin Orloff is probably his more overpowering one that we reviewed.
Yeah.
At least like the biggest.
Yeah, way back when. When we were just kids back then.
We were just little pups.
That was either my first or second episode.
Now we've gone now we've gone past 200 episodes.
I can't believe we're still doing this after 200 episodes.
Jeremy has a walking around beard.
Yeah.
Not on his face, though.
Yeah, not on his face. God, no. But a walking around beard.
Man.
It's much lower.
Are you on a bus or in a park? You'll see it.
That's right. Yeah, especially with the summer months coming out, I'd like to go full bush.
Oh,
You know,
Smart.
it gives you that musky scent.
Yeah, you want that.
You know, keeps the fucking coyotes away.
Into
as they
the
say.
Storm
Does it?
is that Matt Walsh movie that we watched.
Yeah.
Into the Storm. That sounds familiar. We didn't do it for this podcast. did
No, we
Okay.
didn't. We just watched it on a whim, and it was
Okay.
What's the
fantastic for
synopsis
Matt
of that?
Walsh. It was a tornado. Was that tornado? Yeah, tornado.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, the
Or
movie called-
Twister.
Yeah, Wizard of
rip-off.
Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
it was a Twister ripoff.
Jizzer?
The Wiz.
There was a lot of whizzing in that movie.
There
yes.
might have been.
I've noted before that sometimes I write like just rough notes on like who's in the movie before we ever do it, and then when we watch the movie, I take different notes. So I always have that as like page one, like who's in it, directors, stuff like that. And I clearly was just tired as hell because when I wrote this, it was last week, and my last notes on page one were like who's in it, and then I just wrote D&D, TNT.
There you go.
That's all. That's all I wrote.
That's dynamite.
Yeah, and then I went to bed. So, so those are some sweet, sweet dreams, baby.
Wow.
We got Danny. We got Wheeler. Repping some
Danny.
Minotaur energy drink. Ride the
Yeah,
tour.
man.
You guys
Get
do-
on this
It's a
tour.
badass truck they have. I like when it blows steam out of its fucking engine.
And
And
not,
Yeah.
but not in real life. It won't blow steam on you in real life.
No.
Well, I mean, in real life it will,
Yeah.
but not like it's not blowing steam. You know, there's a
no,
difference.
blowing something.
$20 is $20.
Yeah, what is that?
What is it blowing? Yeah.
That's just coolant.
Hey,
You're gonna taste,
Right to the
taste the
face.
beast.
Jane Lynch could be back in New York right now, and she would tell you.
Yeah.
But
She'd
kids
tell
come,
me
but kids come first.
What the best cocaine is?
Yeah, she says that numerous times.
Oh, well, good.
But you know what, Jeremy? What's this? Whoop.
That's my coke hole.
the cocoa.
Gotta get that bagel dog fix.
I know in 2008 that truck was probably supposed to be like a little out of hand.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like that's 90% of the vehicles that I'm around when I drive to the suburbs, for example.
That's true.
Just
like
big
energy
ass
drink?
trucks
Just like
that are
I
unnecessary.
mean, it doesn't have an energy drink strapped to the back of it, but like, yeah, like a big truck.
What you don't know in Colorado is like if you like on a random Tuesday or Wednesday, 11 o'clock till like 1-ish, you go to a random cul-de-sac like Mike does. He just goes cruising in cul-de-sacs.
I do.
That's called sacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's Colorado sacking.
Yeah.
Backpacking.
And you don't do that with an empty hand, if you know what I'm
Wow.
saying.
Yeah, backpacking and sacking. You go to any cul-de-sac, sacking, and yeah, it's just set up. They got the Red Bull vehicles. People are barbecuing. Oh my God, there's
T-shirt
like a marathon.
cannons,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Didn't Red Bull have like trucks with
Yeah.
beach cans in the back?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
they-
angled.
Yeah,
can.
they were Mini Coopers.
So they were tiny?
Yeah,
Oh shit. No, they had like
no, they were.
No, they were Mini Coopers.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they were.
that's way late.
That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
They should have had Dodge Rams and Ford F-350s lift it
Yeah.
into the parking lots.
You
with
know-
those
Ram
things,
them
yeah.
over.
Only to put
Statues.
this partially into context, one of my favorite quotes, and there are many quotes that I love throughout this film. Paul Rudd is, I would say like in his late 30s in this film, and he's, been working this job as this, energy drink rep with Wheeler for like a decade, and he's like, but he's talking about like being confined to business hours and like you've got to live a schedule. And he's like, I could rock and roll, like I'm a cool guy. And he's like talking, and he's like, one of my favorite quotes. He's like, I could rock and roll from like 1 to 3,
Yeah.
and I get
Because
that.
you can rock and roll and
rock and roll
part
all
of the
night.
day.
Yeah, part of
Not
every
party every
I want to
day.
rock and roll.
all night
Rock and roll
and part of every day.
1 to 3.
Yeah.
And I understood that, and that resonated with me. I was like, that
Exactly.
makes sense.
I feel like that now, man.
I mean,
like if
my-
I would have stuck my partying to 1 to 3 today, I would have been in prime shape for this fucking podcast.
Oh yeah, mine's not 1 to 3 per se. Mine would be like 4:30 to 5:45 at the late, maybe on like
There you
a
go.
Wednesday.
Let's calm down, guys.
Yeah.
But
But
no
I
matter-
got it. I understand the thought process.
No matter what, it's like a 1.5 to 2 hour window where you can party.
Yeah.
And it's usually for us adults, it's usually midday or before the moon wanes.
You guys make me feel like a degenerate.
Well, yeah.
Oh, your partying days are not over.
You
Mike.
can party for, double digits.
I mean,
Mike's partying right now. Mike's side partying on his phone.
Yeah.
He's on OnlyFans and apps I don't even know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
He's
not the
buying
only
rabbit
fans you
feed.
think.
He's buying rabbit feed in bulk.
Yeah. No, it's a website that sells like really nice like fans.
Oh, yeah, sounds lovely.
Oscillating, box.
Only everybody likes a nice
box that
box.
goes both ways.
Everyone loves a nice box oscillator.
Yeah.
Only nice fans.
He was a box oscillator.
Turn it on a low setting. You have a whispering fan.
Box oscillator.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Coast to coast, LA to Chicago.
Do you guys think those Dyson fans are worth it?
I don't know.
The bladeless fans.
I've heard they're pretty good.
This is
Highly
funny, and
reviewed.
it really ages us well because Collin and I were the first here. We were talking about fans, and I was like, honest to God, like 5 or 6 years ago, there was like a new fan that came out. And I read...
Guys,
and
check out this new sick ass fan.
the only reason I read it is it was like a high-end, like, you put in a new fan. This is like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But some of the blades were coming off mid-swing,
Oh,
like
my
after like a
God.
day or two. And I told Colin, I was like, that is like, honest to God, my nightmare. Like, you just like imagine like the blades coming off.
Yeah. Like a ceiling.
Yeah,
fan.
I think
Like
that
a
would be
chopper
awesome.
crash into
Spinning
the
around.
ocean.
Yeah.
They're just fucking beachgoers are running for their lives. Oh,
That's why. I mean, aren't the blades enclosed in something?
No, they're just screwed on.
yeah. There's
What?
usually
What kind of
Like
main-
a ceiling fan.
Oh, it's a ceiling fan.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was like for a desk or something. It's just,
There's will just flopping around.
yeah, that's why you get the Dyson. No blades. They don't make enough noise though. I got to have the white noise. So next week on
Box
our
oscillator.
fan talk.
our fan podcast,
We're gonna review $20 Walmart box fans.
Yeah.
And ASMR.
We,
You can get from
we
it.
need to do field journalism. We just go like roll up at like Home Depot. Hey, son of a bitch! You tell me, you want to sell me box oscillators? I got friends.
Why do we have to just go in hot like that? Can't we just be like, sir, can you help me?
Oh,
with
they're
this
working?
fans?
Like, hey, you sold me some awesome box oscillators. It really worked out well. I do a podcast about obscure films. Do you know Jeremy? Do you want some guzzlers? Hey, dude, do you want to go to
He's
the
like, yeah,
parking
that
lot?
guy slept in our parking lot the other night. I'm like, okay.
Let's talk about this behind the parking lot for a guzzler at night. You love it.
That's where, like,
Close
if
your
I
eyes.
open up a Guzzler's food wagon, that's
Wagon?
where I'm gonna
Food wagon.
That's where I'm parking. I'm not parking out in front of the stores.
No.
I'm going into the back. Yeah,
yeah,
Going in
that's
there.
where you get the most
Traffic back
repeat
there.
customers.
yeah.
Less traffic. That's what you want for your food wagon.
They won't stop you. When the back of a Walmart or Home Depot, where no one.
Yeah, like where are you located?
The back of a Walmart is a lawless
Go
land.
to the
Anything
back
goes
to the
back.
Walmart by the dumpsters.
Your little jingle. Bang, bang. Close your eyes and guzzle. Bang, bang. After work and hustle.
All the people that come to that Walmart to throw away a mattress in the dumpster they'll be your customers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't give out my dumpster.
you know.
Your dumpster guzzle.
Giving spot.
Hey, that's my dumpster guzzle.
That's where I go to dump my guzzlers and mattresses.
Oh no.
This has been fun.
Oh God, we haven't
No.
talked about the movie. You know what? It's fun.
You know,
It's a
I
good
normally
time.
talk about Mike taking off just like one shoe or sock. Well, he did, and now he tied it around his ankle. So I don't even know what that means.
You don't want to know where the other one's
I
tied.
know.
Yeah.
Then he stamped his foot.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's
I
going
think
to do.
that means he's on the warpath.
I know.
Yeah.
A warm guzzle.
Just call me Warpath Tanzania.
I will.
Yeah,
That's a fantastic name. God damn.
It is, yeah.
Paul Rudd.
Another fantastic.
That is a
Danny and
fantastic
Wheeler.
name.
Well, you know, after this rut that Paul Rudd feels he's in, he weirdly proposes to his wife, who's Elizabeth Banks. She is Beth in this.
Not his wife yet.
Or, yeah, well, he wants it to be his
He
wife.
does.
Sorry, his fiance. Well, I want to be his girlfriend, longtime girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She shoots that down. He's dumpto, and he freaks out. And that's kind of the intro to this film. They're going school to school, Wheeler and Danny, that is.
Telling kids not to do drugs.
Don't do drugs. And I
Except
like,
for the ones in this energy.
yeah. As all their side banter is, Danny, who's Paul Rudd's like, this is just like poison. There's even a scene of them both urinating, and there's a close up of what their urine looks like, and it's just like toxic.
Yeah,
goo.
no, dude.
Shrek
If
this.
your piss comes out like that, you need to go fucking seek some type of counseling, man.
Or
Counselor,
you become the representative of Vecto Cooler, and then win-win.
But here's the thing: like this, Paul Rudd knows that what he's doing is just a big shit deal, and so he's depressed about it. So he's angry all the time, and Elizabeth Banks doesn't like that. I mean, I get it from Paul's perspective, and I get it from fucking Elizabeth's perspective. Nobody wants to fucking date.
Jeremy, you're
someone
getting it
cool
from
that's
both
angry.
angles.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
It's a
like
dual
that
entry
it
fucking
doesn't
thing, man.
dawn on him until they have like a 10-year anniversary thing for him, because until then everything's cool. He seems to just jive with his friend. They just go from school to school.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
kinda
Wheeler's
wasted.
got it the best. He just puts that.
Wheeler's
monosaur up
all
there
in,
and
yeah.
Gets busy, dude.
Wheeler has the easiest part. Paul Rudd has to
And
beat
he's
himself.
banging fucking chicks left and right. Dude.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. For
Just
10 years he's been
boom,
doing this.
bang,
God
bang.
damn, hell yeah, you would
Wheeling.
adapt to that.
And dealing.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably got a disease, but
Oh,
that's all right.
he does 100%.
Disease that you can't see.
And he's gonna spread it all over town. You know that.
Yeah,
Spreading and betting.
it's not crabs.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were even discussing that later on.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, but he has a breakdown finally at his 10-year anniversary. He sees Willard dancing, and he sees his fiance.
Well, that's the
just
start
kinda
of his
like,
breakdown.
Fuck.
The unleashing of the breakdown is upon children on a stage.
Yeah.
Where he's like, you know what? Drugs are rad, kids, because you need to numb yourself to the bullshit of life. And I like that Wheeler is in this Minotaur outfit. He's like, no, dude. Like, nah.
When Wheeler is the voice of reason, you know it's getting bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, it goes bad. It gets worse for him.
It does. Yeah. I don't know what his problem is.
Well, his truck
Yeah,
is
it's
about to get
easy.
towed, and they start to fight the tow truck driver, which I think gets them arrested.
Well, and then also
I'm not
Paul Rudd,
mistaken.
like basically hijacks his car off the tow truck, drives off. The tow truck gets like kind of banged up a little, and then Paul Rudd drives up a statue.
Yeah. A horse statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it's.
Hey, Blucifer.
Yeah.
Did you drive a Blucifer?
Oh, you can't drive a Blucifer.
You got to get around a dick.
Yeah, you can't get around that dick.
In my country,
seen that thing?
Lucifer drives you.
That's true.
That's right.
I believe that.
Drives you from the rear.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's true too.
You got to taste that beast.
He was a box oscillator.
Yeah.
I don't even know, Jeremy.
No.
Have you guys ever noticed that fucking tea wrappers and condom wrappers are like the exact same?
Which one is that?
You got some Bigelow?
Twinnings.
Twins, yeah.
Twinings Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
Ooh, have you had a nice
Banger.
Twinnings?
Earl Grey dong bag? Is that
Have you had a nice
Yeah.
Twinnings Lady Grey? Because you have not lived.
Twinnings ripped for her pleasure.
Yeah, my tea was ribbed. It was ribbed for my pleasure because it tasted delicious.
How long ago did you drink that tea? Are you drinking tea now?
No, it was like right before I got on.
Okay.
I was very tired.
you
I'm like, I
recording
got to do
this?
something. Dude.
Good. God damn
Then
it.
I was thinking, I'm like, God damn, like if a condom fell out of this, I'd be like, well, yeah, makes
Oh,
sense.
baby, does something feel different? I think it's the Twins.
Well, I think we have a.
Twins. Well, there's a message from the guy on the back, Stephen.
Good luck.
Twinning.
Hi, I'm Stephen Twin. Good
At
luck with
Twinning,
that.
We believe in living well and enjoying life.
When
He's
you're
a
trying to
master
get
blender of the
intimate,
10th
open
generation.
this tea bag, dump out contents, and put tea bag on you. Pray.
We have a marketing idea right here. Condoms and a tea bag right there. Rabbit Troop sucks. Bam.
I mean, I feel like you can't have
That's a
sex
combo
without
right
teabag.
there.
It is, yeah. If you're trying to be unfaithful, babe, no. It's not a condom in my wallet. It's just some emergency
Some
sleepy
tea.
time, just in case.
Vanilla sleepy time.
Yeah.
You gotta get specific. You know.
That's Cosby tea right there.
Yeah.
I was just thinking it was like a British Netflix and chill. Like, hey, baby, I might come over. I got some tea and a condom. All in one package.
T and D. Now I know how I'm writing messages. D and D, T and D.
That's what it meant the whole
my
time.
God.
Yeah.
Nice.
It deciphered your deal.
You'll be sipping something.
All right. Well, now that we got through the twinning,
Okay.
Yeah, twinnings.
Yeah. Well,
Paul Rudd fucks up, and now it's time to go to some.
yeah.
yeah. What's her name? Gayle. What's her name?
Time to go to some sturdy
Gayle the
wings.
snail.
Yeah, Gayle.
Gayle. What's her last name though in real life?
The snail.
Well, her real name is not Gayle.
Damn it.
No.
Oh, what is it?
Judy Dench.
Joan Lynch.
Joan Lynch.
Jane
Yeah.
Lynch. Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
Jane Lynch. God damn it.
Jane Lynch.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, Jeremy.
Gayle the snail.
What's
What's her name in this movie?
I don't. It's Gayle.
Sweeney.
Oh, Gayle Sweeney.
I
I
don't.
was close. I knew it began with an S,
I don't.
okay?
I don't know how we're bullshitting you exactly.
Yeah, she's a coke fiend.
I love her video. Okay, well, we need to get to it. So they go back to Beth. Beth is a lawyer, and although she is broken up with Paul Rudd, she's like, "I'll still help you." Clearly, and she's like, "You guys are screwed." But I was able to do some kind of schmoozing, and instead of you going to jail for 30 days, you're going to be working with like a kid outreach program.
This would never happen.
No, of course not.
I don't know. Well, let me
It's possible.
Yeah, because let me throw this out. They don't have any other records, and there was no substances involved with this. Like, I feel you might be able to be like, there is, again, no background record. No one was on drugs.
I
one
don't see it.
Yeah,
You're
like,
gonna,
hey,
you're going to stick a
Do
troubled
you-
youth with someone who
if
doesn't
you
want to
don't-
be there.
Oh, that.
yeah, if you don't hang out with some fucking troubled kids, like you're gonna be a criminal.
Wasn't there like
I don't know.
Yeah, scared straight programs back in like the late '90s and early 2000s
Well, that's when they-
where
yeah, they
you
sent
just, like,
those
stick
kids.
I mean,
some
that was
kind-
more of a threat.
I
than
feel
like-
like this is kind of like a hybrid of that.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't arguing that like they wouldn't be in this program. I was just saying like, what are they scheduled? Like how many hours?
150 hours.
I would say like community service overall. Like,
Yeah.
like they might not go to. Sorry. My argument is, again, I agree with you. Maybe not working with kids in this outreach program, but because there was no drugs, no substances, and they have no record, being sentenced to a shit ton of community service hours.
Yeah, that 100%.
That seems like maybe that deal could be made. But yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Like guy freaks out and drives into like statue. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Let's give him some kids.
Like, yeah.
Right. My loser son doesn't have friends. Well, I have a guy that tried to assault a police officer.
Yeah, do you want to put him up in
yeah.
the mountains?
Well, we're
that
gonna
right?
hook these two up.
We'll just send him camping unsupervised. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Seems fine.
It is cool.
This seems kind of like a sketch program. I mean, it
Yeah.
has Jane Lynch
does.
leading
So we
it.
need Jane Lynch. Jane Lynch is running this program. We get treated is the word I want to use. We get treated to this opening video sequence of her working with children, and it is like the cheesiest,
Yeah.
awful. She's dancing. These kids seem kind of excited. Then we immediately get like a transition to Paul Rudd and Wheeler's face. Paul Rudd, his expression covering his mouth is exactly what I was thinking in my mind the whole time. Like, oh my God, this is awful. Holy shit, someone made this. Like, get me out of here. It's amazing.
It is
I
amazing.
do like Jane Lynch's attitude throughout the entire movie. She's kind of like, listen, I love cocaine. I love it.
Yeah.
But I got
obviously.
caught with
She
cocaine.
used
and
to
now
love
I'm
it.
doing this
Yes,
this
yeah.
community outreach
This
stuff.
is
But
her
let me tell you,
community service.
if I hadn't been caught with the cocaine, I'd do cocaine off your dick right now. Right now.
She doesn't bullshit.
No, you
She
don't
says
bullshit
it.
a bullshitter.
Yeah. She's a bullshitter.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to bullshit me? I don't know.
So good.
Yeah, so Danny, Paul Rudd, is given Augie. He will be the big brother or the big to this little. And
I hate that term.
Yeah.
It's just, by the way,
and
You don't wanna
and Wheeler
Big some littles.
bigs and littles. Yeah, I don't know.
Wheeler is given Ronnie.
The littlest of the littles.
The little, yeah. So we have what, McLovin and Tracy Jr.
Good combo.
Yeah.
I think Wheeler ultimately is the big brother most people should have. Like on
Is
it, like,
Wheeler Stifler?
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like for real. Like, I mean, if someone's gonna watch this movie and be like, wow, he's crude and he's like let's talk about Kiss songs, and this is, Paul Stanley's dick, and like these are the metaphors. But like, I don't know.
No,
that guy is also kind of like Jane Lynch, kind of a straight shooter.
Sure.
And
like these nerd kids need to learn confidence and how to pull. They're going to learn that from him.
Exactly. It was he needs someone who can just show up occasionally. And,
Right.
And Stifler was very persistent, and that was really all he needed.
That didn't show up until like this part. Beforehand, Willer was kind of just like your average douche, and then now it just seems like he opens up to these kids. He's not the complete just shut off like.
Well, Wheeler to highlight totally got screwed over. Although he is being like on this probationary terms and almost went to jail as well. He's like, I didn't do any of this. Like, I didn't drive the car. I didn't do this. And they're like, well, you were in the passenger seat and you did this. And so he's just kind of getting screwed as an accessory.
That's kind of unfair.
I agree. Like, even if it was like halved, like that would make more sense. Like, oh my God.
Well, and he's also not a little Betty bitch tits like Paul Rudd is.
That's true.
I do. So I do have to throw out that I haven't watched this movie in ages. And kind of my complaint is Paul Rudd is a real drag to watch for the first half of this film. Like he is so complaining about everything. Like Elizabeth Banks is totally correct and like you're not the same person. Like I don't know who he was before, but she narrates who that person was, and that is not the person we see. And this dude is a drag about literally everything.
He is, and also Paul Rudd is not good at acting like that.
Yeah.
Like Paul Rudd plays one thing, which is Paul Rudd, and he's not convincing.
I think he can pull it off a little bit, and I actually like this part because it kind of just shows it's 10 years he's been stuck in this, and it's a representative role. You have to do the same thing just for 10 years straight. I can see the wear and tear on him, and I think he kind of portrays that kind of all right.
You're selling good things like caffeine and carbohydrates to the kids instead of drugs.
Even after that length of time, that's got to wear on you, and I feel this is the way that a person breaks down when you're doing that, especially when you're partnered up with a guy who does parties all the time. For that length of time, I kind of feel Paul Rudd's breakdown here.
And
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think his job is pretty sweet, but I kind of get it from Paul Rudd's side also in the respect that he gets a little bit of joy from just hating on everything, and he thinks that his partner is the same. So he like falls into this like comfort zone of just like hating on everything and thinking that that's like kosher with everyone around him without being cognizant.
Yeah, I feel like how they both kind of like. They tell like a high school kid to like they fucked his mom, and that's where they got this.
he is miserable. Paul Rudd is a miserable piece of just to watch, and I kind of get it.
I think he's good. Yeah.
Something I wanted to note about as these guys are like, don't do a bunch of drinks and drugs, kids, and blah blah blah. And Mike, in a almost contradictory way, is like these nerd kids have to learn. Let me throw this out. As they're going through this movie, I think Seann William Scott is definitely like the big brother who is more reality bound in all of this. Like he's not crazy. He's not going super over the top. But to put this in real life perspective, I've seen kind of like a couple articles floating around. And the first one is that the newer generation who could drink, the most recent generation, they're not drinking a lot, and a lot of like alcohol companies are like losing money and like dialing back their business, which is interesting because as Mike is noting, like a bunch of nerd kids, maybe they need a drink or two. I mean that in the safest of ways, but maybe they need a drink or two because I also have been reading other articles where a bunch of people in modern times, same people, 20, 21, 22, 23, stuff like that, they are not dating, having sex, or going out or meeting each other. So no one's seeing each other or physically getting intimate or anything. I'm like, man, go to a bar and have a drink. Be safe, but good God, dude.
This is the conversation I have with the kids at work all the time. They're like, dating so hard. Like, cool, what did you do over the weekend? I went to my house, vaped, and played Call of Duty. Like, okay, cool. No girls there, huh? Yeah. Like, yeah. Go somewhere. Like, the girls
just
were
a singular
bullets.
sausage.
Yeah, like, dude, like, I know, like, kids don't smoke.
Hey.
I met so many people because I was a smoker.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like
Like smoking
Your
them
message
Yeah.
is so
I'm not gonna
weird.
lie.
mixed.
I have to. Yeah.
yeah, like when you're outside, like having a cigarette, that's where you bond. Like you have a light.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
If you're at a
Like you're-
bar, back in our day, it was inside or outside.
Yeah.
It's like it was hard to not.
Yeah, all the cool kids were doing it.
Go to a music show, go out, have a cigarette. You have something to talk about immediately.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. These nerd kids need to get out of the goddamn house, get drunk, and have a cigarette. Don't
Yeah.
have a cigarette.
It's all online now, so
Listen to RTS instead of having that cigarette.
Kids,
Yeah.
go out and dance.
Don't even listen to this. Just go.
Hey,
Yeah.
dance. Good old dance.
Go out and dance. Dance yourself silly.
In the middle of the street right now. Just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we not tell them to have cigarettes? They would look so much cooler if they had cigarettes.
I know everyone's always like, cigarette doesn't make you look cool. Like, no, totally.
If-
doesn't.
It does if you.
100%.
It does if
You
you're
ever
the
seen
penguin.
fucking Die Hard, dude?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you may not look cool before you have a cigarette, but you're going to look less uncool with a cigarette.
100%. As long as you don't smoke it like a weirdo.
And you could quote Collin.
You're still a dork.
Anyway, don't do smoking, kids.
Yeah, we're just squirrels trying to get a nut to move your butt out onto the dance floor.
I'm not
that's
sure what
good.
that.
Damn.
Okay.
So yeah, we need a wheeler as me bringing it back. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel that guy was pretty legit on like how the world is actually operating and not some like fairy tale world. And you know what? Like,
This guy just likes to have a good time. He's going to parties. He has friends.
well, I mean, also like let's look at this kid's like trajectory that he is he is the big to his little. That kid is clearly like, I know what sex is. I like ladies. Like that kid is gonna grow up and go to parties. Like that is. Like,
I think that kid might know more about sex than like we do.
like but that kid is like bound to do those things, and I think you want someone who's going to be more like reality based than like fantasy and scolding based.
Yeah.
Well, Ronnie doesn't have a dad, does he? Like,
Hey,
where did the
we
dad
talked about
go?
it before. Little Ronnie, he's a little Ronnie.
Little
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie. It's just his mom, right? That's raising him, and she's got a job, so you know he probably spends a lot of time at home alone watching the TV.
Implied. We don't see it. But yeah, it seems like he knows what he's doing. He just needs the right direction. And you're right, Paul.
Yeah.
I think Willer is the right connection for him. And we don't really see that until they connect.
Yeah, for his personality.
Yeah,
type.
and they connect kind of instantly. And on the opposite end, Paul Rudd, Danny, he's given Augie, and Augie is into LARPing, live action role playing, and he's like, come and go see like what I do. And Paul Rudd is a total jag about this. Like, I don't give a shit if like he's like hating or whatever. I think I'm more pissed off. Like, this is like the only aggravation I have in this scene. I think this could have been played off a little differently. He is such an asshole and put off about this, and I get it. Like, I totally get.
He's right to do so.
I mean, right. I get it that he's court ordered, and this is the situation. But he clearly knows he's making this kid feel like shit even more, and that's my problem with it. Like, dude, just because it's a kid, and this kid isn't like causing trouble or like being a jerk about it, I'm like, come on, man. Like, have some decency at least here. But he's like, ugh, I'm too cool for school. I'm 30 plus years old, and I'm hanging out with a 15-year-old LARPer.
In all fairness,
Fucking
really anyone
Ant-Man,
should be
for
too cool
Christ's
for
sake.
Right, but at least he could fantasize about going home and drinking the beers with Wheeler that he's inevitably going to do.
That's
Like,
true.
I think he's still having some more of his hate from that whole.
yeah, he's just being an ass.
Yeah, he's still distraught about that whole 10-year thing, and he's having more fights with his friend, and he's just being a-hole through the first half of this movie. You guys knocked Paul Rudd being the asshole and being just this guy with a cloud over his head. I get it, and
I mean,
think he
I get
portrays
it.
it quite well.
Well, I think what Mike was knocking is more like he's just like better at doing other roles that are way more fun.
Yeah, definitely, and we've seen it in review movies.
One of my favorite Paul Rudd moments in real life that I always remember, just because I'm like, man, that would probably be me or like one of us. He has kids, and I remember he was being interviewed on some talk show. And he was like, oh, I was so excited. Like, I took the role of Ant-Man. I was like, I'm going to be in a Marvel movie. Like, I'm going to tell my kid.
I know this.
My kid loves Marvel movies. Like, he's going to be like, oh, my God, my dad's like in the Marvel movies. And he's like, yeah, I took the role of Ant-Man. He's like, my kid immediately just goes, how much is that movie going to suck?
And the answer was quite a bit.
I don't know. I've only actually seen the first Ant-Man.
That's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I was done with it. It was
Yeah,
it was a quirky, fun comedy adventure, and that's how I took it. It wasn't really like a Marvel film. It was just like a sci-fi adventure action film.
That's
I had
fair.
fun.
First one was
Well, I
okay.
think
Isn't there like 3?
Marvel got
Yeah.
the memo because they are not producing like 3 movies a year anymore. So
Very good. Change
They
that.
got, you know, they got all the Disney stuff. So they got TV shows.
They got the
and-
Diz
yeah.
and the
Disney.
Wiz.
Dizzy and the Beans.
Oh.
Wake up, Ginger! Dizzy and the Beans.
What the fuck?
This is getting out of hand, you guys.
That's Scrappy Doo.
Okay. Zoinks.
Shadoigans.
Shadowigans. Oh well.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How
role
about
models.
them beats? Growing some beats this year.
Listen, I fucking hate beats.
What?
Don't ever mention beats
I love
around
beats.
me. No.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna slap you. With some...
Like the headphones.
You can slap
or
me
like
upside the head with
red
anything. But
Beats by Dre. He
the
doesn't like
root
those
vegetable?
headphones.
Oh, okay.
No, I have Beats. I have the Beats Studio Pro 3s, man. They're great. I love them. But I don't like to eat them like I wouldn't put them in
You
my
wouldn't
mouth.
eat the headphone? Okay.
What?
Has
I mean, those
has
beats.
Mike ever teabagged you with beats?
That's where he got that tea bag
No,
from.
not yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gotta wrap it
Yeah.
up, Stacey.
Yeah.
Twinnings. Twinnings BT.
Yeah. It was Morning Thunder. Or that's Celestial
Wow.
Seasonings. Sorry.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Well, that's fun.
Okay.
Let's get into the role playing part of this.
You want to
though,
role play?
'cause- Yeah.
Oh,
I wanna role play like
in the
like
movie.
the fucking Game of Thrones role playing that's going on in this film.
I
Like, how long do you think they spent making these little tools? Their little
the
weapons?
little tools probably too long. I think LARPing is stupid, but I love kind of the LARPing universe in this movie because I like how everyone is super into it and in character.
Yeah, so into it, man.
That's the
but then,
only
like,
way LARPing works.
I guess it would have to be. But then like when someone dies, this guy's mortal enemy's like, dude, this is fun, right? Like they're just like they're just guys.
Yeah, they're just into it. Joe,
Like,
Joe
who's
the
played
Trillia.
Dungeons and Dragons before? Like, as like the fucking dungeon master, like the controller of the game.
I've never played as Dungeon Master or otherwise.
I've never been a dungeon master, but I've played Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder and Starfinder.
Like, do they get into it like in like these what are they called? Larders?
LARP?
It depends on the group you're playing with, but
LARPers.
some groups are really into the role playing aspect of it. Yes. They'll
Like,
do voices
invest
and
me,
shit.
mateys.
Yeah, they
Come
don't-
on down.
They talk like pirates. There's
gotta-
a guy on our team who dresses like a pirate.
Jeremy, let us gingerly touch
The
tips.
tips. So I usually, as we watch a movie, I'll write down a couple quotes like to use as the sign-off line that I think are funny. I have like 50 of them from this because there was just banger after banger in this movie. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, this is hard.
Dr. Ken.
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Ken is king of the LARPing world. Ken Jeong.
Yeah, Matt Walsh
Yeah.
is his like
Number
bodyguard,
yeah.
number
Butt
two.
buddy.
Number one.
His butt
crony.
buddy, yeah.
Yeah, Ken Jeong is amazing in this. He's such a little
Yeah.
bitch.
He's pretty
I
great.
think he's great in everything he
Oh, yeah.
does, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like he's just playing this. Like he's playing such an asshole, like such a little weaselly guy.
He's constantly touching people.
Yeah.
Is that Denny's?
Like, what?
The burger hole.
The burger hole.
When you walk into that scene and just touch that guardsman's face for no reason.
As
That
he's
does
feeding
sit-
him.
Weird. That's so weird. That's so weird.
That actor, he still thinks about this to this day, 20 years later.
He's in therapy because of it. He's talking about it to someone on a
He's
couch
like,
right
I
now.
was touched by an angel.
Kim Jong
Yeah.
touched me in a movie.
My little Asian.
That's
angel.
my resume. That's
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, this is basically the setup for all this.
Yes.
Paul Rudd is like totally put off by all this. As noted, Wheeler is like a little more into like Ronnie's lifestyle, even though Ronnie's wild. They all go camping to log some more hours.
Camping with other kids.
This is pretty fun. Wheeler's been hitting on this engaged woman who is also in this program, but she's like, hey, well, I'm camping.
How did
rules
she
off.
get out to the woods?
She drove.
Yeah.
You-
What?
Just a fuck?
Women can drive.
No, she's part of the.
Yeah.
They let women out of the house now.
And she explained it later.
No, I get that, but like she just like I'll drive out to the woods to bone you. Like I feel like this lady could have got boned closer
Easy,
to home.
but
No, for sure. No, she's
but
someone.
she's a
part of
big-
this
She's a
group.
big or whatever. The
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's introduced early on. So Wheeler meets her in the introductory like video, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" She's like, "I'm very engaged." He's like, "Whatever," but he hits on her. Yeah, he hits on her like throughout. But she is a volunteer. Like she's not court ordered or anything. She has volunteered through this program, so she is volunteering as like a camp big. And then when she
so
gets there,
she's a biggie too.
yeah, and
Yeah.
when she gets there, she's like, "I'm down to clown." And he's like, "All right,
Yeah.
my bro's got Ambien. Let's party."
I didn't get.
Fuck,
No
dude.
one gets it.
No, that's dumb.
No,
That's
she was
some-
like,
that's some Dave
she's
Chappelle
like,
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
only
Sleeper,
I'm
stranger?
only celibate in the greater Los Angeles area. Once we
Yeah.
get out of that area, I can fucking suck as
Yeah.
much dicks as I want.
Yeah,
Or take drugs and fall asleep.
Yeah.
we call that tree freedom.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Can we
I'm
get,
down with tree freedom.
Tree
can
freedom
you
is
leave the
taking
room for a
Ambien.
second? I just have one question for your wife. We all do. Do you know about the
Yeah.
tree freedom?
So he's been in this movie for a bit already, but he's prominent in the camping scene. 80 Miles.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
This guy is such a freak.
Yeah, he is.
Is this Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a super freak.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrible jokes. This guy's like, if there's a rating lower than G, it would be this guy right here. He walked in. G minus.
Yeah.
G minus.
Yeah, he's telling scary stories and taking a shit in a bucket.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's really lazy. Kind of remind me of like Kenneth from.
Kenneth the Page?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But later on, he gets a little freaky because
Yeah.
he knows what he wants.
A little freaky.
We'll get there.
Well, Wheeler takes too many Ambien, and his lady friend falls asleep in a tent, and then he falls asleep naked by a campfire. And that's kind of the end. It's kind of fun because then Gayle.
Well,
who
Ronnie gets to see those fucking lady parts.
Yeah, Ronnie gets
Yeah.
to see his
Into
first
the
set of
tent.
titties.
He's like, oh, look at that.
Good, Ronnie.
Hell yeah.
Ronnie.
Couple of cherry
How do you
cones.
know it's his first pair?
Well, you know, I
Ronnie
guess.
leveled up that day.
His first since he was hopeful for it.
There you go. Yeah, his first good pair.
Yeah.
Then we get Gayle like interrogating the kids, which is really fun. She's like, "Did he give you drugs? Did he touch you? Did he expose himself to you?" I like all Ronnie's reactions. He's like, "Oh my God, no, lady!" Like clearly, like no, like we kind of know what Ambien is. These guys fell asleep, and that was it. And she's like, "Oh, don't bullshit a bullshitter."
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to get dirt to kick these guys out. And the kids were, mostly telling the truth, but you could tell they were like kind of broing for them a little bit, They were trying to
Yeah.
keep them out of trouble.
Yeah.
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 Ain't no snitches.
As a good little would do.
Parents just don't understand.
No.
Bump, 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 bump.
I do like how Ronnie thinks that all white people are Ben Affleck.
All right, reindeer games.
Yeah,
Gosh, could you imagine
I like
if
that
the
call out.
accountant had been out?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
love doing phantoms, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
He was the bomb in Phantoms.
He was. He was. Ass clown.
Real ass clown.
Yeah. Well, now things are like kind of copacetic between everyone. Like everyone's actually like there's like this weird lull of like things kind of being somewhat okay for a little bit. Like it's okay enough.
Yeah.
But then it takes a turn. So at first, almost simultaneously, Wheeler takes Ronnie to a party, and some girl's like, "Let's like
Like a college party, dude.
yeah." He's like, "Let's go in the other room and like make out and maybe have sex," or that's probably what they did. And Ronnie plays video games, then like disappears, and that's a big problem.
He made it home.
That's true.
Kids are resourceful.
And sometimes the shit just goes wild. You just walk off and go home.
Sure.
I would have
Yeah, he
ditched
did an
that kid
Irish exit.
too, but
I'm a big fan of the Irish exit.
yeah.
I love it.
Danny's
Like
got multiple things going wrong. So he meets up with Beth to check in, And he's like, let's get married again. She's like, oh my God, you just clearly don't understand. And that's like a big problem. But he's also been invited to dinner at Augie's parents' house. Love this.
Yes.
That's a little bit later, I think.
It is a little bit, but you're kind
They
of
break
there.
up first. Like they get kicked out of.
Yeah, we skipped over the. So McLovin gets kicked out of the
that's
LARPing community. He killed the king, or he maintains that he killed the king.
Yeah, in a LARPing match, like he does. Like it's him and the king, and he kills him.
Well, we don't see it. We're just taking his word for it.
He's a good kid.
No, he's probably not lying.
He wouldn't lie to us.
And the king was
the king makes up some bullshit about like, I was like protected by a magical thing, like I'm really not dead.
So so
you know that old story.
Danny sticks up for him and pushes the king a little bit,
And then Augie's kicked out of like the LARPing realm. Yeah, you guys are
forever.
So now
He's a liability.
Now there's a dinner. And so he's having a dinner. Ken Marino. And,
Ken Marino, killing it.
yeah.
Is he the stepdad or is he the real dad?
He's the
Stepdad.
stepdad.
Yeah,
Okay.
stepdad.
He's the dad that stepped up.
Him and fucking Trudy or whatever her name is.
Love her. Fucking love her.
Yep.
Yeah, they're fucking stoked that their kid got kicked out of LARP.
Yeah.
They're like, finally, you can like do normal kid stuff now.
Yeah,
Not just like a
Ken Marino
nerd.
is such an asshole. Ken Marino is not an asshole, I think, in real life. I hope not, at least. But in this role, he's such an asshole. He's like the new father and doesn't give a shit about this kid. And he's like, this kid's some nerd, and I like married his mom, and like screw this. He's like, go get this kid laid and away from me. Like he is so dismissive. He's amazing.
I understand. Ken Marino was the father figure that kid needed.
I don't think it was that aggressive. I think it was more passive, like, you gotta help me out here. Just get this kid laid. Help me out.
Colin, you're our 90s bully expert. What do you think?
As a 90s bully, Collin.
I mean, so this movie in particular, I think I've seen several times, and you couldn't be more wrong. I'm totally on Paul Rudd's side on this.
Okay.
Very nice.
One of the things that this movie does really, really good is there's like 3 or 4 times where there's like a line that is serious that hits so marvelously in contrast with all of the lines. And the best one is by far is when Paul Rudd is like, I'd be stoked to have him as my kid. And I think that line hits so hard in contrast of everything else in this movie that it just really sticks with you.
Well, Paul Rudd is not following his dreams. Like he is just in this like stuck role, and he wants this kid to follow his dreams. Like you don't need the fucking people's opinion. Like do what you want to do. Be who you are.
Yeah, like they suck. Like everyone at this table needs to hear that the parents suck because they're ruining Augie's life at this point.
So Augie should follow his dreams.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, and he's also realizing that like Augie's kind of the opposite of him. Like he's just sarcastic and pissy about everything.
Hey, he's all Aug and no hog.
Yeah, and Aug is full hog.
No,
He just he likes things unironically even if they suck. Listeners, I can't even describe what multiple people here are doing.
Mike, your job is just
Or
get
who
us
they're
through
doing.
this.
This is a job. You guys are getting paid.
Guys, no one's been paying Mike this whole time.
Oh my god. There was a problem with accounting and we fixed it.
Well, you're still on the Rupel system, I think.
The Rasputin Rupel system. No one's paying it back.
That explains the weird symbols on my direct deposit.
And the people that have been investigating Mike and driving him.
Yeah, you follow those symbols, Mike.
That's why I get audited every month.
The Rupels.
Yeah.
The Rupels that you crave.
Yeah. Got a weird form this tax season. I didn't know what that was. But
Yeah. I Rupel for your pleasure.
oh. I see. Lemon Singer right there.
A Rupel for your thoughts, madam.
No, we're not. Good silence. Here we go.
Yo, what do you want to do? Get back on track?
I don't know where.
It's
know where
time to
you
go
were
back to
going.
the LARPing world. Yeah, basically Paul Rudd's like, screw you, family. Like, you're a bunch of a-holes, and just like leaves. And he's like, Augie, follow your dreams. But he's kicked out.
Well,
So-
they both get kicked out.
Well, I mean, but he has been kicked out. So what Paul Rudd does is he goes back to the burger hole, which is like some Denny's, and he begs the king. He's
Yeah,
like,
character.
Yeah, he's like, I'm very sorry. I cast a spell of madness on him. This is my fault. He's just a kid. And the king's like, all right, I'll let him back in. And then Paul Rudd's like, I really appreciate it. But what the king tells Matt Walsh is, you know, you let him in and that's fine. But tell everyone that anyone who works with him will be like blacklisted.
Blue balled. Oh,
Yeah.
blacklisted.
Man, I love
Yeah,
these
I think they're already blue
listed.
ball.
That's a field of blue ball.
You want that black ball or blue ball?
Wait, have you guys been
One
going
of
to the
each.
scream hole again?
Yeah.
You guys want to hang out in my
One of the best
butthole?
screams are
Ah, blackballed in a scream hole. That's terrible. Wow.
That's the crossover you never expected.
No, that's a painful crossover.
Yeah. That gave birth to Encino Man. For Jeremy.
Yeah, Paul Rudd kind of reminds me of Sean Astin in the first part of Encino Man, really all the way through Encino Man.
Real bummer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now he's
just
back.
like,
Like,
you know,
like
shut the fuck up, you whiny little prick.
As Collin noted, like the quote of I'd be happy to have him. It really snaps him out of being an asshole. Like for the rest
It
of the
does.
movie, like Paul
Yeah.
Rudd is now like
And
fun.
you see, Paul Rudd learns his lesson at the end of this
Right,
movie,
and now he's
unlike
fun.
Encino Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he earns his whispering eye.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, and so
Yeah.
too does Stifler. Because they think they have to go back to prison now.
I'm not sure if Stifler's learned anything throughout this.
No, no, he
I
does.
don't
Just
think
a-
he had to.
He's just a feather
But-
in the wind.
But
man.
I love. He
Where
goes
it
to
goes.
apologize to the mom, and the mom's like, "I will protect my kid no matter what." And he's like, "I get it, but when I come out of prison, can I hang out with your 10-year-old son?" And she's like, "You're gonna have to talk to him."
And he's into it.
Yeah. He didn't want.
When
Yeah.
I
He
get
just
up.
made a new friend.
I don't think Stifler needed to learn anything. I just think he just needed to be steered into something a little less degenerate, but
Yeah. Well, he felt bad.
in that same realm.
Stiffle me this, Batman.
I can't. I honestly can't. I don't know where you're going there.
There's a pill for that.
There's not.
Yeah. Stifle pill.
And if there is, you gotta
Three-
take like
three
80.
Ambiens,
You gotta take 80 Ambience for that.
What was Dave Chappelle's game, The Stranger? He's like, you take like 10 Ambien and you like
It was a stranger.
try to jerk off, and he's like, you either do that or fall asleep. Either way, you win.
Damn, good shit.
No truer words have been said.
Yeah, just like this movie. Hey, we watched the unrated version of this movie, which
Yeah.
is like 2 minutes.
I did
longer.
too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
I rented the unrated
Did
version.
you feel?
yeah.
Did you feel the 2 minutes? You're like, yeah.
Can you pinpoint?
Yeah, I felt the 2 minutes.
I
Can
think
you
so.
pinpoint the 2 minutes?
I think so. There was the one scene that I commented about like halfway through the movie. I'm like, what the
You
fuck
did?
is this?
Yeah.
This is a part of the camping scene. And then at the end, there was a scene where I think they were talking, where our boy was
The counselor and-
pasta pussy. I don't think that was in the original release.
Oh, that.
I didn't see the last 8 minutes and 32 seconds of this movie.
Fucking, why
Why?
are you here?
Why?
Well, I had some other things to do.
All right.
I see.
All right.
Well, we're getting there.
Well, you know what?
Paul's sitting there.
Hey, you know what? Pause.
Just like Encino Man.
Go watch it
Holy
right
shit.
now.
My pausing.
We'll wait.
So,
Watch last
so when we narrate the ending, this is going to be new information for you. This is exciting.
TNT.
TND.
TND.
Oh.
Shit. Good stuff.
So
You know what? You saw the
I
end
do-
of that Jonathan Brandis same movie from last week. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
No,
well,
you're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So Augie finds out about this. He basically gets a phone call and it's like, no one's going to work with you and this is it. Like, we just can't do this. And Paul Rudd is super pissed off. And he's like, we're going to start our own country. He's like, we can't. Like, he's like, how many people minimum do we need? And then they get Wheeler and Ronnie. And simultaneously, Paul Rudd calls Beth and is like, yeah, I'll be at that court appointed, like, appointment.
At court.
Yeah.
They're the
Their
decision.
hearing, yeah.
That tells
Yeah.
them that they're going to jail.
Yeah, the 330 one. He blows that off.
I want to know if the truck already had the pyrotechnics on it, or if that was something that they fucking MacGyvered into it.
I'll bet it had it.
I think it had it, but they never
Right.
used it until
Yeah.
this moment
Yeah,
where they
they're-
had to like clean out the gutters of it or whatever.
They're driving a Minotaur
amazing
truck
entry, though.
that
Yes.
blows out fire. So yeah, they roll up to this LARPing community, and it's like this grandiose day. It's not like an average day. This is like an actual event in this community.
It feels like a
Well,
Renaissance
somebody else
festival.
can become king.
Yes.
This event.
Yeah, so this determines like basically it's like from what we understand it's like seasons. This is the last day of this like gaming season, and now a new king will. I mean, the king I guess could defend his position, or a new king will be appointed. So everyone's really excited because I guess like day to day, like if we were all LARPing, like if I killed Lamar and Lamar killed Mike and vice versa and all these things, we're done for the day, but then we could come back tomorrow, the weekend, whatever. This time it's like when you die, your character is done and then everything will be restarted.
Yeah,
and
it's
new
reset.
positions and everything. So I think that's kind of cool. So that's the big day.
That's a lot of LARP on their faces.
Woof. Woo-wee.
Yeah, there's
Eggs
a lot
all
of LARP.
over my face. I don't know what to do.
There you go. That's another dish. That's the next the LARP.
They're calling again.
They're calling again.
Thank you.
Take 2 LARPs.
You could call it the Frage. Come to Guzzlers. Ask for the Frage.
Niles, where's my newspaper?
Why does each Frage... Nah, I'm not going to say that. That's going to put us in jail. TND. Oh, so we're at the LARPing community, and now they form their new country, Kiss-My-Anthia. Wheeler is a huge fan of Kiss. I love this. They're all kind of dressed as Kiss characters.
Yeah.
The first thing that happens is the old country takes out the demon, which is little Augie. Or not Augie, Ronnie. Yeah, so they betray
Yeah,
him.
he's done immediately, dude.
Yeah,
and
totally
he's just
immediately.
like sipping on root beers the rest of the
That's
time.
he's cool with that. Augie slays those guys like a real slayer.
Oh, he slays.
Oh, yeah. In the LARP community, that goes far.
It does go far, man. I mean, there is a specific girl in this group that is getting moist in the loins
That's true.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
by his
Augie's
slaying
love interest.
abilities.
yeah, he's been
Yeah.
eyeing her for months or years or whatever, but he never had the ability to pull the trigger. He's just been LARPing.
Yeah, he killed her a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why.
Yeah.
But she's a love interest, and
He's going full LARP now, though.
But yeah, he's full LARP and he's full mask.
He's
Would
the
you say,
cat.
Jeremy?
He's the cat.
Is he full masked in here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Stalk? Oh, yeah. So he's like, he's 90.
Dude, she keeps giving him like looks and stuff. He's got
Well,
the
she can't help
codpiece
it because she
working.
has gigantic eyes.
That's true.
Their faces are not.
Who is this chick? Did we write down this actress?
I have no idea who
Yeah,
this
well,
is.
whatever.
Yeah, it's...
Oh,
Oh,
she was so great in.
Alexandra Stamler.
Yeah, she was in the,
Alexandra,
she was in the sequel to
She's known for role models.
Goddamn right.
Good,
she
all
is.
right. So she didn't. Yeah, okay.
She made it.
Yeah, good. Good for you, Stadler. What's her name?
Big eyes.
Stamler.
Stadler.
Unsurprisingly, in Wet Hot
Stabler?
American Summer. And
Oh,
that's
of course
about
she
it.
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they were just simultaneously filming these movies.
Okay, yeah.
Or at least the sequel, I should say.
There we go.
Yeah, so I love the back end. I mean, I had a lot of fun with this
Paul
movie.
loves the back end.
Yeah, he does.
Rump roast.
Got him.
There's the twinnings I was talking about.
Gotta be careful what you say, you know.
Lady Gray.
If you want an isolated clip,
No.
email Rabbit Troop Sucks.
So yeah, I enjoyed all of this movie, but this last like 20-ish minute sequence is clearly my favorite. This whole LARPing battle is just so much fun.
No, it's really good.
Yeah, like every cameo shows up. Everyone's saying some weird shit. Everyone's just having this epic battle. Augie's parents come and eventually support him. They're like, okay, like my kid actually has friends. I think that was really what they wanted all along, even though this is not ideal for them. This is better for them. Jane Lynch highlights that because they broke protocol, and although they didn't go to court, that she's got some inside with the judge, and they're not going to jail. Don't you worry about that. So everything's going to be forgiven. So really, we just get to see this like a LARPing game unfold. Eventually, Wheeler saves Paul Rudd as the king takes him out, and Paul Rudd sacrifices his own life so Augie could take out the guardsman so then he could take out the king. I love one of my favorite scenes is Ken Jeong is talking shit like, you can't take me, blah blah blah, and Augie looks at him very seriously. He's like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you again. And Ken Jeong's face is like, you piece of shit. Like, it was such like a good transition, because it really does highlight like he did, like, you know, he did. He's like, screw you. Matt Walsh, I'm sorry, before we should get to the demise of Matt Walsh, at least in his LARPing character. You guys noted, lots of fun. Paul Rudd takes out Matt Walsh, and Matt Walsh is like, you got me. And Paul Rudd is like, whack, whack. Matt Walsh is like, dude. And you could see Paul Rudd snaps out of it. He's like, I am so sorry. And Matt Walsh has this very serious moment, and he's like, yeah, it's a lot of fun, right? And he's like, yeah. And they have this total like bro friend moment. He's like, see you next year. Paul Rudd's like, I'll totally be there. Give me your email. Yeah, Matt Walsh is like such a good sport. Like, I just love that guy in general. Every time we talk about him, like, even if he was like the biggest dickhead in a movie, you'd be like, he was the funnest dickhead. He was our dickhead. Yeah. But yeah, the girl Augie loves kind of comes at the end because they're like, hey, all hail King Augie, kill the king, yay. And she just rolls up, is like, stab. She's like, I was in the trees
like,
the whole time.
in the bushes.
Hiding in the bushes the whole time.
Yeah, and he's like, wow, good play. And so she's the queen. Now the night kind of rolls out, and she's
That's
like,
where I stopped watching.
Well, she's
Okay,
like,
that's
she's like, even though I'm the queen, I do need a king, and maybe we could rule the kingdom next year together. And he's like, I would love that. They kiss, and so they're kind of going to be an item. Paul Rudd tells all the band members who are playing like strange medieval instruments, like there's a lute. There's like not all strange. Someone's got a mandolin, but like they're trying to give that old timey feel. He sings Beth a song, and you know they're clearly back together. Everything seems to be wrapped up. As I noted, Jane Lynch is like, you guys aren't going to go to jail. You really like showed me who you guys are, and you put the kids first, and that's really what's most important. Martin asks Jane Lynch out. This was in the original. I do remember this, Collin. Like everything how he does it, because he's been this sheepish guy.
Yeah,
he's the ginger who's like super weird, who's like shitting in buckets, and like everyone's like,
oh, from the camping trip.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, now he asks out Jane Lynch.
Classic case of guy on the ground.
Classic case. That was the director of the movie.
Yeah.
Playing that guitar in the beginning. But yeah, so Martin asks out Jane Lynch, and that somehow successfully works. And that's kind of it. Like, and then at the very end, Jane Lynch shows Ken Marino the hot dog trick. And if you need to know what that means, you need to watch the end of the movie, Jeremy. I'm looking right at you. Hot dog trick. Boop.
Does that involve any kind of prostate play?
Yeah.
Well, it's
pretty much.
maybe.
I feel like Jane Lynch is a prostate explorer, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Shoot. Yeah.
I feel like, you know, she would bring that up in casual conversation. Like, yeah, you work the prostate.
Yeah.
hot dog trick or the corn dog trick?
Make that funky ass drop.
No, you only go corn dog in the winter, man.
Corn dog.
Corn dog in the winter and hot dog in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, that kind of wraps us up. Yeah, Role Models 2008. We'll give you our final reviews here in a second. If you ever want to reach out to us, feel free to at rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. Again, rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. If you want to talk to us about anything or get in touch with us about anything, that's one way of doing it. You go to our website, rabbittroopsucks.com. You go to dickpony.com, Flesh Mechanics. We got some more. We got like one more, don't we?
The Stiffs dossier.
The Stiffs dossier. Yeah. So many ways to get to us.
Yeah.
Rabbit Troop Sucks.
Put those links on your Christmas cards this year, folks.
Do it. They're all going to
Spread the word.
rabbittroopsucks.com. And when you get there, there's pictures of us. There's links to some of our episodes. There's links to merchandise. We're like, hey, we're cool. We're an ad-free podcast. Stop by. And remember, we're everywhere on every platform. So please give us a 5 out of 5 rating for our ad-free, friendly, invitational, and you are invited podcast. We are also on social media such as Facebook and Instagram. We got the gram, baby. We got the gram.
How many grams?
So many. Dig them. Jeremy, what did you think of Role Models 2008 unrated version? You edgy bitch.
And please review the 2 minutes extra that we watched that was unrated.
So
That's
I
what held
saw
him
this
back. He couldn't
movie.
finish it.
I saw this movie in the theater, and I really enjoyed it the first time I watched it in the theater. And I think I saw it like when it came out on like DVD or something. We probably rented it and watched it again, and I probably thought it was funny then. But this time around, I don't know. Like I kept getting distracted, and I really wasn't doing anything. And while it's still funny, and I do enjoy this movie, I find that it just kind of wore on me after a while. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, this is a good movie. You should see it. It is going to be hilarious to you if it's the first time you're seeing it. But I don't know. I don't like, there are some movies that are just hilarious that you watch time after time again, and they're still just as funny as the first time. I don't think this is one of them, but this is still a good movie. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed discussing it with you, gentlemen.
Jeremy, if you fall, I will catch you, and I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
Time after time.
Oh, I love that song. I'm going to listen. What is that song called?
It's called Time After Time.
I don't have
literally
any fucking
called
thing to
Time.
write it down with.
Oh my gosh. Colin, what did you think of Role Models?
Yeah, I absolutely love this movie. I think it just kind of came out at the right time to where it just kind of stuck with me for a long time. I've definitely seen it a bunch of times. 2008 was actually a pretty crazy year for Paul Rudd and like this kind of crew of like Seth Rogen and
Yeah, they were getting
40
into their
Virgin.
fucking own.
yeah, because this is like 2008. Forgetting Sarah Marshall also came out. Step Brothers, In Bruges, Tropic Thunder, Kung Fu Panda, a bunch of other way like just it was getting away from the Will Ferrell era and going into the Seth Rogen-y kind of era.
You said getting away from the Will Ferrell era, and you listed Step Brother.
Yeah,
But I understand what you
on,
mean.
yeah.
Yeah, that type of comedy
Just
switching.
thinking about boats and hoes.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, but I think of kind of that era, I think this is definitely one of my favorites. I think the dialogue is just on point throughout the whole thing. It still makes me laugh. I'm giggling at every little thing. The right amount of bullying that I think we've come to appreciate on this podcast. It's the full package.
Says the 90s bully.
Yeah. Lamar, what do you got?
Well, before that, I appreciate your bullying rating on the movies these days. I want that more.
Yeah.
For the first time viewer of this movie, I absolutely loved it because it's not too involved. It's super low stakes in this movie. If you want to attach yourself to a character, you can appreciate that they're not in any real danger. This movie's just having fun with itself. Every scene is just trying to get you to giggle and have fun because there's no scene cohesion at all. This one scene just falls into another. Suddenly they're at a party. Now they're at a LARPing event. Like, they don't talk about these things at all. They just show up and have fun. And you don't need to, as a viewer, don't need to understand why they get from scene to scene. And the movie is loose enough to understand that. I mean, the movie title alone, role models, you know what you're getting. They're going to be role models to these kids. And for an hour and 38 minutes, I feel it's pretty good. Great actors, Paul Rudd. I know you guys were kind of harping on how he can play this kind of...
We were LARPing.
You were LARPing on it too. But I feel like he's pretty good. Seann William Scott, I think we all love as... What was his character's name? Wheeler, right. I absolutely love Beth, Elizabeth Banks. Every character in this movie is pretty good. Can't fault any of them. It's a quick laugh movie. It knows what it is. The love story is kind of loose. I don't care for it. Whatever, he ends up with the girl in the end, whatever. I don't feel that they were in any real danger of breaking up. It's B+, C, A-. I kind of like this movie. Role Models, 2008.
I do want to comment on that relationship. I mean, she did kind of downgrade a little bit from, a cynical asshole to a LARPing dork. So, she's not really making positive moves here.
That's very true. I do like the LARPing aspects of this movie. I'm not a LARPer or
I've been looking up events in St. Louis for LARPing.
You're going to go, aren't you?
I don't know. We're gonna see. I'll see if my kids are into it, and maybe we'll invent some weapons and go out there.
Yeah,
And
there you
fucking
go.
That's pretty
Kill
cool.
some people.
Movies are good. I liked it. Thank you for introducing this movie to me. I don't know why I ignored it when it came out. Like I said earlier, it came out and like whatever. Now I've finally seen it 20 years later. But okay, Mike, I'm turn this over to you. Role Models 2008. What'd you think?
Yeah, I like this movie. I honestly, I think this is maybe the third time I've seen it. I saw it not when it first came out, but Paul and I think you and I watched it like maybe when it was first out on video.
Yeah.
I liked it then. I've watched it maybe once in between. I like it now. It's a good, like, you know, the Collin's 90 vintage bully thing. This movie does that really well. It's that kind of humor. It's the kind of humor that like now in 2026 you kind of feel bad about laughing at. But you do anyway because you're a terrible person. No, this movie's funny start to finish. I do like all the characters. I know I was kind of harping on Paul Rudd, like his acting chops of being a sad sack were not great for me. But it's fine.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean, he's not a versatile actor, but if you
No.
write a script that's good for what he does, then
Yeah,
usually
no,
make
for
you
sure.
money.
Yeah, everyone kind of pulls their weight here. And I like how all the characters are, this is going to sound weird, kind of realistically portrayed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, no one's really out there. Even like, you know, at the end LARP battle when Ken Jeong gets killed, even though like, and he's portrayed as being like the biggest dick here. There's no sour grapes. Like he goes through the motions of dying. He does the
Yeah,
pantomime.
he's like drinking at the end. Like, hey, bro,
Yeah,
have a
like
good time.
you know, there's no bad blood there. He's not a sore loser. Yeah, all the characters I thought were pretty well portrayed. As weird as that is to say about this fucking movie. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything insightful to say about it. It's a good movie. On the Robb'e scale, you can watch this by yourself or with friends. I think it applies either way. Yeah, this is just a fun watch. Very, very time appropriate.
I totally agree. I watch it alone or with a group. Yeah, there's not much more I could add. I love all the members of the state, Upright Citizens Brigade. I think everyone's just a lot of fun in this. This is like a weird, quirky film. It's definitely rated R because of the language, which thank God.
Titties.
Yeah, I mean, thank God that this is not like a PG-13 movie because if it was, this movie would not be.
No, it wouldn't
fun.
do. No.
Yeah, like this movie had to be rated R and fun and balanced. Yeah, I just think all the characters are great. Seann William Scott, I just love like in like pretty much all the films I watch him in. Like he's like the most lovable a-hole and probably like the nicest dude on earth.
What was his name in? What did we last see him in?
It was old
School. What was his name in Old School? So I don't want to disrupt.
Oh, it was like
How
Sprinkles or
Sprinkle.
something.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that.
Sprinkles?
Yeah,
I thought that was the pony's name.
No, something like that is close to it.
Peppers.
Oh, Peppers. There we go.
Peppers.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
If I get another dog, I'm going to name it Peppers.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, this movie's just a lot of fun. You should definitely give it a whirl at some point in time. You know, coming up next week, going to the 80s, at the end of the 80s, Rucker Hauer, 1989, Blind Fury. So,
Really?
do you not get the text messages I send you that have the date, the time?
He's not watching the end of the movies. He's not reading the
I'm living my best life right now.
You're living La Viva Loca.
You know?
So Blind Fury, 1989. Jeremy will be here in full fury.
I love this fucking movie.
Yeah,
dude.
this movie's a blast. But yeah, we'll see you. You know, any final thoughts on this film?
No.
Well then, Role Models 2008. Check it out. As always, Rabbit Troop sucks.
I'm not here to service you. I'm here to service these boys.
Yeah. What was the other one? Butt fucking children?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that is absolutely.
I mean,
it's worth it.
I didn't say it.
You see, Ronnie, his dick is the gun.
Well, obviously, we're not supposed to butt fuck these kids.
There you go.
You can cut that.